that? I don't know what that was, okay? Don't judge me, okay? I don't know what that was. But anyway, I'm back from my vacation trip experience, whatever you want to call it. So, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I posted some pictures of where I went. But for the people who don't have Instagram and wanted me to make a video about this, here you go. I went to Calgary EXPO. So, yeah, pretty wild. So if you don't know what Calgary EXPO is, I barely knew it was what it was too. It's basically kind of like a Comic-Con. It's like a convention thing. Got a whole bunch of cosplayers, got a whole bunch of booths, got a whole bunch of actors for you to meet and take pictures with and all that stuff. I never knew that Calgary EXPO was even a thing until like a couple weeks ago, where my dad was like, "Hey, they're doing this Calgary EXPO Comic-Con type thing. Do you want to go?" And I was like, hell to the yes. So I've always wanted to go to Comic-Con or some sort of convention like Comic-Con, and this is a great experience. It's about to end Monday, I believe. So I mean, you probably, when this video comes out, it's probably already over. So yeah, this is the 2022 experience. I don't know if they even did other experiences, but if they are doing other experiences next year, I'm definitely coming back, because my god, I had a gigantic amount of fun here. Amazing. I highly recommend. So Calgary is about a couple of hours from where I live, and so it was a couple of hour drive, but it was worth it. Trust me, the car ride there was painstakingly boring, had nothing to do other than eat and drink and read a book, and that was it. But trust me, it's worth it. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. There's so many cool people there, so many cool things to see. Amazing. But I don't want to get too off tack and just go off into different places. So I'm going to try to keep it into an individual structure this time, because usually when I talk about things that I like, I usually just kind of go off into several different booths and you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I'm going to start off about, what we did first. So basically, how this whole thing's set up, it was kind of like, it was in the middle of two giant buildings that were alongside each other. There was a lot of construction going on around the area for some reason. It was like next to a train station, like a transit station, and it was under construction. So the two buildings were kind of surrounded by construction areas, but that didn't stop anybody because it was a gigantic fun. So the first section that we went to is where you actually get your ticket signed and get your card. I'm going to pull this out of my bag here. So let me find my ticket. It's just a piece of paper with a barcode on it. I'm not going to show it, obviously, but it's just a little Calgary EXPO thing. It just has your name on it. The ticket. It's just a piece of paper with a barcode on it, or whatever the hell it is. Throw that over there. Nobody cares. I will show you my card, or my badge, whatever the hell you want to call it, wherever that went. Right over here. And I really like the designs on the card. So there's different passes. So you could get the regular one, which me and my dad's friend got. My dad's friend also came with us, by the way. So we got the regular one, and then there's like VIP, and then there's premium. So what the VIP is, it's just basically like you're guaranteed to meet the people that you want to meet, because you can go, if you just have like the regular pass like we had, you can still go in line and get get the picture or get the thing signed. But the thing is that you're not guaranteed to actually meet them, because they could like go on break for a long time, or they just didn't have enough time or anything like that. But with the VIP, you are guaranteed to take a picture with them and get them signed. The premium, I think that is just, I've seen a couple people wearing the premium one. I don't know what the premium one was. I don't know, ask me. Maybe because you get to spend more money, or well, actually, I think that the VIP is that you get swag, like you get merch or whatever. You get like the bag to put your stuff in, and you get like got like a little t-shirt. It was like, seen a couple people wearing around the halls. It was like, Geeks Unite or something like that, with a whole like Freddy Krueger hand, stuff like that. So I think that's what that was. A couple of hats and stuff like that, just basic stuff. But I'm going to show you the pass here. It's not like anything experience, but here it is. So we went on Saturday. It's called Good Boy. I've been a good boy. So I really like the art on here, 2022, obviously. So that's just the thing there. You can see the Calgary EXPO 2022. Very awesome. This is just the standard one. So yeah, put that back in the bag because we don't want to see it anymore. Let's put that over there. I'm definitely keeping that, by the way, because, you know, I just like to collect things, and also it's really cool to have. But anyway, so as I was saying, the first thing that we went to is to get your barcode, sign on your ticket, and then they will get your card, and then you have to activate your card. So on the back of your, I'm not going to show it, but on the back of your, I'm going to cover it, maybe, because it's not like, I'm going to cover this here, because, there you go, I'm covering it with my 2 fingers, but basically it says that you need to activate your code on the back on your phone. So there was a guy there, after we got our ticket thing, we got our card. So then there was a guy there that scanned your, he had like a little iPad. So you would take your phone out, and you would scan the barcode, and then that will go to the website, the Calgary EXPO website, and then you will input the code on the back of your thing, and then you get to, you know, head out and do all the stuff that you want to do. So yeah, good thing I have my phone there. I didn't have data, I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't really do anything, but my dad helped me out, so it was fine. Good thing I brought my phone, though, because I didn't know that, you know, I had to bring my phone. But I brought my phone anyway. I will be showing videos and stuff like that. I was there, well, we were all there just to hang out and see the cool stuff. But I wanted to make a video like this. But I did take some pictures. Most of the pictures that I took are on my Instagram, so if you really want to go see that, go into the Instagram. My Instagram will be in the description box below. And I also did take some videos, nothing extraordinary, mind you, just like walking around the halls and stuff like that. But next year, hopefully that they will, you know, we can go next year. I'm going to be taking a lot more videos of the experience because I was just there. We were all there just to see the cool stuff. I wasn't really there, you know. It wasn't my main priority to film all the stuff. Just take some quick videos of the stuff that I wanted to talk about, and then just move on, basically. So after we got our ticket thing, you know, barcode thing scanned, and then we got our activation code in the thing. Basically, we went out, and then there's the hall. The first building that we went to was actually just above. Was it? Oh yeah. So the building that we were in, we kind of had to go down a level. I'll show a video of the first video. That's where we got to go down into. You can see me like walking down the stairs or whatever, and then there's like the little activation thing. You can see purchase on the sides there. So that whole area was just a chill area for, you know, there's a couple of stands for food and stuff like that. So it's basically just like a chill area for people to, you know, to eat and stop and stuff like that. There's a far side of the building, the far side of the room. There was a room full of, you know, for people to play board games like Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering and all that stuff. We didn't spend much time in there. We just kind of glanced and then we just left. And then above there was a couple more stairs. So above the stairs, that's where the art gallery was. So I'll show a quick little video of what the art gallery looked like. Very cool lighting. It was just mostly about the artists. So it's just like, there wasn't like people selling their art. That was pretty much it. Did see some really cool art though. Amazing art. Loved it. I'll put some pictures there of the art that I took. Pictures of the art that I took. Really nice art. I highly recommend it. There was one person that I met. She was really nice. We didn't buy anything from the art gallery, so nothing too extraordinary. But the person that we met, she didn't tell us her name, but she was really nice. She was a wood. She had a lot of wood stuff. I'll put some pictures of her art, and she also sells some stickers and stuff. So I'm gonna put her Instagram. It's fox.owl.woodshop. I'm pretty sure. I did take a picture of the QR code for the Instagram, so if you guys want to go find that, go right ahead. Really cool art. She had some Hollow Knight stuff, really nice. Ori and the Blind Forest, and some Final Space, which I really love. I love the Final Space stuff that she had. She also had a Brew It sticker, like Palpatine saying "brew it." It's kind of like the meme "do it" and all that stuff. Really funny. It's kind of like an inside joke with my family and all that because we say "do it" a lot and stuff like that, mimicking Palpatine and all that stuff. So when we saw that, was like, that's amazing, all that stuff. And then we also saw some Transformers pins. We saw a Soundwave and an Optimus Prime pin. I really wanted to get the Soundwave pin, but we were kind of like, I completely forgot that I wanted to get the Soundwave pin, to be completely honest. So sadly that I didn't get it, and I didn't know how much it was. I also saw a Bill Cipher sticker, really nice. I didn't know who the person was because I didn't actually, say hello and all that stuff. I just kind of glanced at their booth and I was like, oh, there's a Bill Cipher sticker. That's awesome. That's cool. Wow. So after we were done with the art gallery, speaking of the art gallery, I forgot to mention this, but at the beginning, when we went into the art gallery, I was taking my phone out because I wanted to do a little video of what the art gallery looked like. It was a very large space, by the way. It was like a lot of booths and stuff like that. So the entrance where the line was, it wasn't really much of a line. There's different doors where people can go in. So I was just holding my phone like this and just scanning above like that. But then there was a person there, like a worker, and basically what you have to do is that they scan your card for you to actually go into the art gallery and come out of the art gallery. It's the same thing for the main hall. We'll get to that later. But basically they had like this little pad thing, and you will put your card up like this, and it would like diddling, come on in. Basically, I'll put the video there. But basically, there was a worker there, and she was short. I'm very tall. So when I was looking like this, I was paying attention. I looked down, and I'm like, oh, shoot. And she's like, oh, do you have your badge? And I was like, oh, yeah. So I kind of pulled my phone down like this and just kind of fielded it, and then I just kind of plopped it onto the thing like that. I'll show the video. I mean, it's not really anything interesting, so roll the cringe. This is the take the money for.
Do you have code? Yes.
Yep.
Front, back.
So yeah, that was 13 seconds that I hate because it was so cringe. Because I was so tall and I was, recording the room, and as you can see, I didn't get much of the room, but you can see some of it because I looked down and she's there. She's like, do you have your badge so you can go in? And I was like, oh yeah. Just put my camera down like this. I completely forgot that I even was recording that entire moment because I was so scared. Because I was like, oh god, this is just embarrassing. So I just took my card, just ding, and I was like, okay. Didn't get any footage of the art room because I completely forgot to record. So you only get like a glimpse of the art room. Sorry, I don't think I took pictures of it. I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. So after we left the art room, we didn't buy anything from the art room. So then when we went out, we had to scan our way out. And then we went to the main hall. The big old building with the people. The celebrities. I'll get to the celebrities later. So basically we just had to walk straight. And I'll play a video of us walking to the main hall. And as you can see on the, I want to say like the left side, you can see a lot of construction there. It actually turns, and then there's more construction and a long ways to go. So after we got into the main hall, still had our little badge. So you still had to scan in to get into the main hall. So once we got into the main hall, it was amazing. I was in heaven, basically. That was nerd heaven for me. So I'm gonna play a video. Obviously, I'm gonna scan the room. Obviously, really nice. Loved it. Every second of it. Loved it. So after we got in, we were just wandering around. They had many different aisles. So there was like aisle 600, 700, all that stuff. So we went down the main one that we found. So after that, we went down the main one and we looked. And then after we were looking for a while, we started to come across the stuff that I was really interested in, and that was the Funko Pops. Obviously, there are going to be a crap ton of Funko Pops, but I did not expect there to be a crap load of Funko Pops. You guys remember that flocked Stitch review? You remember that? I said that I got that figure from Toys R Us in Saskatoon, and they had a huge selection of Funko Pops. This selection at this expo didn't even compare the amount of Funko Pops. There was so many. I was like Oh my god, I'm literally in heaven. I want to buy every single one of them. So I'll put a video. There's so many, and in the front there's a whole bunch of comic books. But I was mostly focused on the Funko Pops. That was what I was mostly focused on. And by the way, that was a huge row of Funko Pops. My camera couldn't even pick up how long that row was. And on the other side of that row of Funko Pops, there was even more Funko Pops on the other side. And oh my god, it was amazing. I looked through all of it, and they had quite rare Pops. Pops that I really wanted, and that I've always heard, and vaulted Pops that they don't make them anymore. But after that, we were kind of looking around, and I was like, I'm not really seeing anything that I liked, but I was just trying to fathom how much Funko Pops were in front of my beautiful face. There were so many, but there was none there that I was really interested in picking up, and so we kind of just wandered off. We found a action figure kind of booth, it was kind of like a red carpet area, so we were just kind of going in there. There's a lot of Batman, DC stuff. A couple of Funko Pops, nothing too exciting. The stuff that I've already seen before, nothing too extravagant or whatever. So then, beside that area, there was another person selling more vintage toys, really expensive one, like Star Wars figures. I should have got a goddamn picture of it. Oh my god, it was so amazing. I saw a Toys R Us exclusive Gotham Dark Crystal figure. And if you know me, and if you've been on my channel quite a while, you know that I'm a huge fan of Dark Crystal. And when I saw that figure, I wanted to buy it, but it was $225. And we didn't want to spend so much money on one thing. Because once you spend so much money on one thing, then you have limited money to buy other stuff that you wanted to get. So, left that. Sadly, I didn't take a picture of it, but I'll put a picture of what it looked like. It was pretty much the same thing. It was just that. It was very large. I've seen a couple of pictures of that figure, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know how big it was going to be. So when I saw it in person, I was like, Jesus Christ, that's big. More like G.I. Joe type stuff. My dad was really interested in the G.I. Joe stuff. So then after we left that booth, we kind of continued down. We saw some more cool stuff. We saw a guy who was making horn mugs. So made out of bull horns. And there was sculpted stuff. There was a Bigfoot one. I'm pretty sure there was also a couple of Star Wars and stuff like that. So we were kind of talking about him, how did he make the mugs and stuff like that. Basically, he just boiled the horns for a while and then just kind of worked at it for a while. So that was pretty cool. After that, we kind of just continued going down the main hall and the aisle that we were mostly focused on. And then that's where stuff getting intense for me. Saw some really great stuff. Saw some Transformers figures. Play video. I got a video of those Transformers figures. As you can see, there's a Starscream one. Really cool. Didn't see that one. So that was pretty cool. I don't know how much it was. I wasn't really paying attention. In that area, there was a couple more Star Wars figures and stuff like that, like the Black Series one, but they were really expensive. Nothing that I was really interested in, but they were still cool to see. And the area behind me, so when I was recording the Transformers figures, the area, the booth behind me, that's where we started. That's where we bought our first things. So this is also kind of like a haul of what I got, by the way. So I'll talk about that at the end. But we all saw some booth. Now they were selling Harry Potter ones. So my sister, Jordan, is a really big Harry Potter fan, and her favorite character is Luna Lovegood. So we decided to buy her the wand. I forgot how much it was, but it's a really cool wand. I asked her if I could show it off to you guys, and she said sure, but I'm going to be very careful, so this is going to be the first thing I'm showing off. It comes in this ginormous case. I don't know the person who sold this. It was a girl, obviously, but I didn't know her name. She was also nice. Everybody at the con, or the expo, whatever you want to call it, was really nice. Everybody that we met, talked to, really nice. There's no people that we were like, oh, somebody had a bad day, you know? So I'm going to take this out of the box. And as you can see, Luna Lovegood right there. So Jordan absolutely flipped when she saw this, because when we came home today, we didn't tell her that we bought her anything, so when she came in there. And it comes in this really nice foam interior. Really nice foam interior. There you can see the wand. And the wand isn't just light. It has some weight to it. I'm pretty sure it's made out of resin or something. It's not like an actual piece of wood. It feels like wood. And it looks like wood, but it's not. Very nice. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I've seen like clips and bits of the movie because Jordan plays it on the main TV, so I'll glance over it a while. But I know that her favorite character is Luna Lovegood because she won't shut up about it. But there you go. There's the one. Really nice. Really well crafted too. I don't know if this is like from a store or the person actually that we bought this from actually made it. But either way, it's still cool. Good thing that we picked this up for her because this is a really good addition to her Harry Potter collection or her Harry Potter shrine that she likes to call it. Jordan, why do you gotta be a goddamn weirdo about it? Actually, I shouldn't be the one talking. I collect the most weird stuff you could possibly imagine. Well, I mean, not weird to me, and probably not weird to many of you, but it's weird to her. So whatever. And then the area beside the Harry Potter wand selection, there was a really small section of Funko Pops. And basically, it was kind of like I didn't get a picture of it, obviously, or a video, because I'm stupid. So, but it was kind of like an area like this. It was very small area. So when we squeezed in there, we saw some Funko Pops that were really nice. My dad was really like the Pinhead Funko Pop. Not the old one, the newer one. And then I saw a Shockwave Funko Pop. Really nice. I've always wanted to have that figure. I didn't buy it, sadly. I'll probably buy it off of Amazon or eBay or something like that because that was pretty expensive. That figure was really expensive. All the Funko Pop figures that I got, spoilers, they're all Funko Pops. Sorry. You're going to have more Funko Pop reviews. So I have many reviews of Funko Pops planned, so I hope you guys are ready for that. But anyway, got in there, saw the Shockwave, looked at the price. I was like, I'm good. And then when I looked down, the row beside it, I wet myself, if you could believe it or not. I saw the best thing you could possibly imagine. Since I'm a gigantic weeb, and I like anything anime, that's not true. I'm just a weeb, I guess you want to call it. I mean, I don't watch a whole lot of anime, but the animes that I do watch, crisp. My favorite anime is Danganronpa. People who know me personally, and people who probably, saw my Danganronpa Monokuma Plus review, you probably know that I'm a big fan of Danganronpa. So when I heard that Funko Pop, oh my god, I'm losing my mind. So when I heard that Funko was making a Monokuma Hot Topic exclusive Funko Pop, I was like, oh my god, yes. But I also cried because over where I live, we don't have a Hot Topic here. So it's sad. So when I saw that they had a Monokuma Funko Pop, this was the first thing I bought. This was $40. I took the sticker off, obviously. This was $40. And let me tell you, it's worth it. So review of Monokuma is coming very soon. Put them over there. So that's the first Funko Pop I got, and oh my god, I just can't stop looking at this. It's just so beautiful. Hot Topic exclusive. I'm gonna put it up camera. So there you go. Really nice review of him coming very soon. Just have another review to work on. The thing that I'm reviewing is behind me. I'm not gonna show you what's behind me because it's not a good thing. But anyway, after that we were kind of wandering the halls. So then we were just kind of wandering. Nothing too. We saw some really cool stuff. We saw a face hugger, prop replica of face hugger. Put the picture up there because I actually did take a picture of it because I love aliens. We wanted to get it, but it didn't have a price tag on it. We looked on the other side. There was no price tag on it. So who knows? We'll never know how much that face hugger prop replica comes. It probably costs like 2 kidneys. So probably not a good thing. And then we saw more Funko Pops. Amazing. More Funko Pops. Quite rare ones as well. We saw the old Gremlins. We got the old Stripe Funko Pop. And we saw the old Gizmo. We also saw some Heath Ledger Funko Pops there. Joker. Awesome. There was a guy there. He bought like 3 of them. And they didn't have them. So I couldn't. Either they have one and I didn't find it. Because if I found it, I probably would have bought it. But other than that, we looked in the section, saw some really cool stuff. Didn't want to get any of it, obviously. But I was like, oh my god, amazing. So other than that, we were just kind of wandering, and then so we started to go to the where else did we go? Oh yes. So we kind of stopped at this. We stopped at the celebrity autograph part. So it's kind of at the far end of the other hall. It was a really big building, guys. It was massive. So at the far end, that's where we got to meet the celebrities. So the celebrities that were there that I can remember, there was the voice actor for Mario, Charles Martinet, was there. That was awesome. I didn't get to see him though, but there was a person that we were talking to. He got a Waluigi poster signed. Talked to him. He was a really cool dude. Awesome. There was also Robert Englund, who played Freddy Krueger. We'll get to that in a minute. The four Hobbitses. So Elijah Wood, the people who played the Hobbits in the Lord of the Rings. Awesome. Their line was really full. John Cleese was there. Some other video game people that I don't know. Michael Rooker was also there. I didn't get to meet him, but I saw glances of him, and really nice. Love to see him. Really cheery guy, obviously. It's Michael Rooker, you know. His line was not that full. Oh, the people from The Mandalorian was there. The person who played Bo-Katan was there. I forgot the... what was the guy's name? I can't remember his name. It'll probably come back to me, but it'll probably come back to me when I'm like talking about this. And also the voice actress, I should say. The voice actress for the really buff girl from Encanto. I've only seen Encanto once, and I've already told this that Turning Red is better than Encanto. Fight me on it, whatever. But I don't remember her name. Lisa. That's her name, right? Yeah, Lisa. The voice actress for Lisa was there. Katara was also there. The voice actress for Katara. Didn't see her. So, yeah. But we'll talk about the Robert Englund situation. My dad is a huge fan of Freddy Krueger. So when he saw that, when he read that Robert Englund was going to be there, he's like, all right, we're going. No more buts, no more ifs. We're going down. So basically, since I was talking about earlier about how we got the, standard passes and all that, so the line for Robert Englund was pretty big, nothing too, I wasn't in line, my dad was in line for about an hour, I was just kind of standing there waiting for him. So after, he paid like $140 or something for the picture, $140 for the picture of the Freddy Krueger, and then $100 more to actually get him to sign it. So my dad was like, I was like far back. I couldn't really hear what he was saying, but I was in, range of what he was doing, signing the picture and all that stuff. So yeah, I've never seen my dad so happy in my goddamn life. The look on his face will never leave me. It's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Just saying that out loud is really goddamn weird. But anyway, you get the point. My dad was really happy. That was amazing. That's crossed off his bucket list for sure. So after that, we were kind of wandering the halls. And then one of the halls that we went to, I saw a glimpse of a General Grievous Funko Pop. And if you know me, personally, General Grievous is one of my favorite Star Wars characters and villains. And I've always wanted a Funko Pop of him. So when I saw a glimpse of him, I immediately was like, all right, take my money one more time. All right, baby. So I'm going to show him right here for you guys. Bam, another review. Both Hot Tub exclusive, rather. He's got his 4 arms out with his lightsabers. Amazing. The detail on this guy, the paint job on this figure is amazing. The review definitely coming out soon as well. So I've only got 2 things for you. 2 Funko Pops, and that's pretty much it. And General Grievous was $50, and Monokuma was $40. So, probably not going to recover from that, but I will review these guys. 100% definitely going to get reviewed. No excuses allowed. Amazing. Love both of these. These are my prized possessions now. My other Funko Pop collection behind me. Yeah, behind me. There's a lot of Funko Pops in there that I really like. These are 2 of my prized possessions now. These are my favorite right now. So after that, we went into the, there's another section of the building. Since it was so large, it was another part. It was kind of the community zone, I believe, right? Yeah, community zone. There was the Ecto 1 there. Put a picture of the Ecto 1 somewhere. Ecto 1, Ecto 3, also awesome. Got to see that. Then there was a lot of Lego stuff. They got a Lego Pokemon stuff, and my friend Nolan really likes Pokemon, so I took some pictures of that. I've only took a picture of the Dirtwig one and the Master Ball Lego. I couldn't take a picture of the other Pokemon stuff because it was like a big round rectangular table with all the other Lego stuff on there. I couldn't take a picture of the other Pokemon ones because there were so many people around the table that I couldn't actually squeeze in there and actually take a good quality photo. And then after we walked out that community zone to go, home and, eat stuff because we were hungry, we were there for about 6 hours. And trust me, those it didn't even feel like 6 hours. It felt like 20 minutes. And oh my god, I miss it already. But anyway, as I was saying, I couldn't actually take a good quality photo of the Pokemon stuff, but I did get some really good quality photos of the other stuff. There was a Moby Dick one. I really like Moby Dick. It was a book opened up with a Moby Dick's tail sticking out of the water. Really nice. There were some Transformers ones there. Amazing. There was Cliff Jumper. Put a picture, obviously. Cliff Jumper. Soundwave and Starscream, really amazing. There was also a really nice what's it called? Spider-Man head. Really cool Spider-Man head. You can see it in the Dirtwig photo. You can see like right there. Didn't get a close-up of that either. So after that, kind of just scanned around. Saw some really cool cosplayers. I didn't get to take a picture. I didn't want to take pictures with them because me being a nervous idiot, I didn't want to go up to them and be like, "Hey, can I take a picture with you?" Like I don't want to do that. But there were some really cool cosplayers there, really nice costumes and all that stuff. We'll talk about the cosplayers in a second. But as I was saying, we're just kind of wandering the community zone. There's some games and stuff like that. There's a Star Wars area with a life-size battle droid and a life-size R2 unit, if that's what it's called. The red one, put some pictures. BB-8. There was also Darth Vader. That was pretty cool. I didn't get a picture of Darth Vader, sadly. But in that community zone, there was a gigantic stage, and it was for Q&As and stuff. So they had some actors from, what was it called? Oh my god. The actors from Clerks were there. Really cool. I don't know. I never heard the movie Clerks. I heard it's really good. But there was some Q&A stuff going on. We stayed there for a couple of minutes. And then we just kind of wandered. That's where we saw the Star Wars stuff. And then we were like, all right, we got to eat because we're hungry. So then we went out of the community zone. So the way the whole place worked is that we were kind of like we were trying to exit. But the way that this area is set up, the way into the community zone was straight across from the celebrity autograph place. So then we came out there, and there were some pair of doors that were leading outside, and it didn't have no exit anything or whatever. So we just wandered in, and there's a security guard, and he was telling us that we couldn't be there because it was a restricted area. I didn't hear exactly why it was restricted. It didn't look very, it just looked like an open area with nothing in it. But the security guard, he was like, "You guys can't be here," and I was like, "Oh shoot, we're gonna we were already trying to find our way out of the building, so it's not like we're gonna get kicked out or anything because we were looking for the way out to get food." So then I was like, "Oh god, are we in trouble or whatever?" And there was a security guard opening up the door, and then I was like, "Oh shoot, so do you want me to So I tried to I was going to sneak past him to get out of the restricted area. So once I went past him, he was like, "No, just stay out," and I was like, "Okay then." So I just kind of stayed there, and then he was like, "All right, you guys need to go all the way to the very front of the building to get out." And we're like, "All right then." I mean, it wasn't that bad. So then once we went out, we're like, "Okay, Jesus Christ, why was it restricted? I don't know. Don't ask me." But the thing was that there was no entry on the doors. So who knows? So on the way to the main exit area, we saw some really cool cosplays. We saw a 10-foot Gundam cosplay. Some guys were on stilts. Really cool cosplay. I didn't get a picture with them. My dad did, so cool, whatever. Really nice cosplays. Really awesome. So once we got out, we kind of, I don't know if I mentioned this, but you had to sign out with your card. So you sign in, and then you sign out to get out of the building. So after we got out, we kind of stayed there. Had our little break because we were just tired because we were walking for so long and our feet were hurting and stuff like that. So we were just kind of staying outside for a bit, and then we're like, all right, let's go eat. So after we got out of the entire, expo zone, we went to eat, and then we went back to my dad's friend's apartment, and then we just spent the night, and then we went home. And now we're here. So, yeah, that's pretty much experience. That's my first time experiencing Calgary Expo. I absolutely adore Calgary Expo. I'm definitely coming back next year if it's going to be a thing next year. If it is, oh my god, I loved it. I felt so at home there for some reason. Me being a giant nerd and geek and all that stuff, I just felt right at home. It was like my dream. Even though that it isn't Comic-Con, it's an expo. It's the exact same thing as a goddamn Comic-Con convention, just way smaller in scale. There's still a crap ton of cosplays, still a crap ton of nice people. We got to even see some celebrities. Amazing. Loved it. And you also get to get the cool stuff that you've always wanted, but, you just never saw it at your hometown. So, amazing. Glad that I came. Amazing. We didn't dress up or anything. I forgot to mention we weren't in costumes or anything. We were just kind of wearing our regular stuff. I just had a Rick and Morty hoodie, so I guess I'm part of the game now, so. Woohoo. It was just amazing. Every minute, every second, every hour I was there, I felt at home. And at the end, I was like, all right, my feet are getting tired, like, I'm getting a little hungry. Are we just going to go eat or whatever? So we're like, yeah, let's go eat. But we pretty much did everything, and we saw everything that was there. We didn't, leave, midway and then come back. So we saw basically everything. We got some really cool stuff, obviously. We got the Harry Potter one for Jordan, and we got the 2 Funko Pops and stuff like that. I forgot to even show you the autograph. I'll show you a picture of the autograph. The autograph that my dad got signed by Robert England. Put a picture right here, whatever. But anyway, just a really great time. A lot of great people. Nice people. There's no people that I was like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, why are you even here? Just a wonderful people. I even saw one of my friends from school. He was there. I didn't even see him. So he just tapped me he just kind of said, hey, and I was like, wait, somebody say my name, and I recognized that voice, and I was like, what the hell are you doing here? He's like, I don't know. And then he walked off, and I was like, good to see you, I guess. We're not, best friends. We're acquaintances, if you could say. But we know each other. We're like, hey, how's it going? So if I see him at school tomorrow, I'm going to be like, hey, how was Calgary Expo? Did you enjoy it? Stuff like that. So it's going to be amazing. But anyway, you get the gist. Had a terrific time coming back to Calgary Expo next year. It's going to be amazing. So, anyway, that's going to be doing it for me, guys. That's going to be doing for this, I guess, vlog experience. This is not really a vlog. This is me just telling how awesome I love the place and stuff like that. So, but mostly definitely a haul of what we got. But anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and comment, subscribe. I don't care what you do, but you guys know what time it is. So, bye, guys.